All right, everyone, let us continue on. It is part 2 of DSP versus the Internet for May 6, 2023. We are still within the Ultra member submissions for the week. This one blew my mind because 15 years is a long time, and man, things were different 15 years ago in gaming, that's for sure. Let's continue on and see what else the Ultra members had to submit. Remember, if you become a member today, you will be able to nominate the videos I watch next week. Okay, here we go.
This is one of the big sun hats I got from Guatemala.
Does this guy literally just make hat videos?
We wear big sun hats over there.
Right?
I got this one off the internet years ago. I wear this a lot in the summertime too.
It's like a sombrero style sun hat, although not probably an official sombrero, right? So this guy is Irene O'Kelly, and he gets hundreds of thousands of views on these hat videos. So I guess it must have become a viral thing. People like watching him with hats on or something, right?
Anyway, Shelly, I'll make another video to show you how huge this hat really is. It's just huge.
Okay.
Roger?
Casanova, I don't know what you mean. What are you trying to do, Casanova? Exactly. Casanova is saying something's not working. Give me a second here. I don't know why it wouldn't be working. Let's see here. Oh! Oh my god, I'm stupid. Oh my god, guys, I'm really stupid. Alright. If anyone... Wow, I'm dumb. I'm very, very, very sorry, everybody. If anyone tipped me, I didn't have the screen open. I'm a complete moron. Alright? So, let me end this part of the show, and at the end, I will do a big cumulative shout-out. There's a bunch of people who tipped, and I'm stupid, and I shouted nothing out because I'm dumb, and I apologize for that. I'm human, I'm flawed, I made mistakes. Thank you for telling me, Casanova. Alright, I will shout those out after this part ends, but in the meantime, let's get this part going. Dying by LA Turtle, 12 million views. I don't know what this is.
Roger.
What do you want, bitch?
How dare you?
Yeah, I said it.
How dare you?
Yeah, I said it.
How dare you?
I don't even care. And he agrees with me. Oh, yeah, what do you want, bitch?
Will you shut the fuck up? Who do you think you are?
I'm the man of the house. Yeah, and I'm the boy of the house.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, okay, Dad.
What has gotten into this family?
You're not fam anymore. Yeah, you're not fam anymore.
What?
Will you shut the fuck up? Oh, really? Why's that?
Because your moves are weak, babe, okay?
What?
Yeah, your moves are weak. Okay, bitch?
Hey, you don't call her bitch. Your dad? Come on, I'm not your dad. Honey, what are you doing?
I'm telling him once and for all, right? What do you mean?
I'm not your dad. You were adopted.
What? No, what? What? No.
Look at your hair.
What is going on? I don't even get it. It's chaotic. It's like a chaotic video. I don't even understand what I'm supposed to be laughing at. Like, it's weird. Right? Yeah, what is happening here? I have no idea. I'll watch a little more, but I'm confused as shit.
And then look at mine. Mom, what are you doing?
Let me handle this, okay, bitch? Yeah, fam only.
I am your mother.
No, you're not. Not anymore. We decided you're out.
Will you shut the fuck up with that, please? Jesus Christ. What happened? Why am I not fam anymore? I'm not your fucking dad, okay? Look at you.
I look exactly like you, dude.
You look like a bird. He's not a bird.
Will you shut the fuck up? Yeah, this is a family issue, okay? This is a family issue, you bitch.
What did I tell you about calling your mother a bitch? Why am I not fam anymore?
Because your moves are weak.
Because your moves are weak. What?
Your moves are weak, Mom.
Will you stop calling her mom?
But Dad.
I'm not your dad, and she's not your mom. He's right.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm sorry. I gave it a minute and 22. I haven't seen a single thing funny or interesting about the video. It seems weird as shit. Like, it's trying really hard to be funny, and it's nothing funny. I mean, am I wrong? I'm at a loss. 12 million views. Good luck in your future endeavors, Mr. LA Turtle. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be watching. Okay. Splash Wave. Oh, really? Art of 16-bit video games?
The arcade fever of the 70s opened up new opportunities for companies who were already active in the coin-op business. Sega, Namco, Taito, Konami, and Midway embraced it and made their name in this new field.
This is like super, like really clear HD. You see that? This is the making of Street Fighter 2, huh?
Konami broke away from the sports setting and developed Yi-Er Kung Fu,
I
inspired
want to get to Street Fighter. Here we go. No, this is
beat-em-up Kung Fu Master, after which he got headhunted by Capcom. The up-and-coming Osaka-based company Capcom had quickly gained a reputation for their shoot 'em up
Oh, they
and
got the
action
maker
titles.
of Kung Fu
Nishiyama
to
would
make Street
continue
Fighter
his
1?
passion for martial arts-themed
Interesting.
projects, resulting in the '87 release Street Fighter.
Ah.
This title would center around an international
Interesting.
fighting tournament in which young martial artists Ryu and Ken would participate. Together with a planner, Nishiyama gave it a movie-like quality,
Right.
drawing inspiration from Enter the Dragon. They spent a lot of time on developing the characters' personalities beyond what was present inside the game. Meanwhile, the arcade industry had become a highly competitive market. The large number of new arcade machines that entered the scene all had to fight for their own spot inside the arcades, malls, or cafeteria, competing not only with new, but also the proven and still successful machines from previous years.
I'm not going to watch the whole video, guys. Let's get to Street Fighter 2, because he's talking about how Street Fighter 1 did, and other Capcom games. Let's get to actual Street Fighter 2. There's Final Fight, Double Dragon. Yes, all these came out in the meantime between Street Fighter 1 and 2.
Chips had been dropping to the point the two could start on the ambitious Street Fighter 2 game plan by the end of '89. Despite Nishitani's designs for new gameplay ideas, management requested a straightforward game in line with the original. The core structure was therefore set early on. A roster of 8 playable characters and 4 bosses participating in a worldwide fighting tournament. It was within these confines that they had to find ways to set the next big step for the genre.
This is cool.
Like with Final Fight, designing the characters was the first priority. It was decided early on to have Ken and Ryu return for this sequel. Keeping the character sketches from the first Street Fighter II concept in mind, Nishitani and Yasuda started to make lists of nationalities and fighting styles they wanted to have represented in the game. Their philosophy was to play with stereotypes, but make them over the top in a way that would be talked about and greatly contrasting.
Right.
Under the direction of Yasuda, a small group of lead character designers would start to flesh out his rough sketches and notes over the span of several months. The conceptualized ninja was assigned the Spanish.
Yeah, see, I've seen all this artwork because they used to show this art in like EGM and GamePro. It's fascinating. So Vega was actually supposed to be like a knight, and then they changed him to be a Spanish ninja, which doesn't exist. They just made it up. A Spanish ninja that climbs walls. It's such a unique character design. He was actually going to have a sword at
designer a healthy challenge. Character designs from Fist of the North Star set him on the right path to sketch the bullfighting ninjutsu warrior. A key strategy in the workflow was to give each artist only a few characters to develop. This gave them a sense of ownership and stimulated them to make their own characters the most skilled and iconic. The designer in charge of Guile was passionate about his character and decided to flip the low kick to create his iconic upside-down air kick. Bizarre ideas like these were accepted by Nishitani, as he had an open style of directing and didn't want to hinder the creative flow. For instance, Dalzim's limbs started to get longer and longer with each iteration. Nishitani had confidence that he could counterbalance it in the gameplay by making him move noticeably slower. Fleshing out the special attacks was also part of the design.
It's so awesome because these sound effects and this visuals, this is what I saw in the arcade back in the day. And imagine that this is like the game that stands out. It looks so much better. It sounds so much better than the other games. Just look at everything on the screen. You got multiple point totals. You got the names of each character. You got a time limit. You got 2 energy bars. You got a KO meter that blinks. You've got these active, interactive backgrounds with characters moving. There was nothing like this at the time in arcades. It blew everything away when it came out.
Responsibility. They were given a list of moves for some initial guidance.
Look at the backgrounds.
Look
how in-depth the backgrounds
to bring
are.
them to life.
There's even like different
Eri
shades of color and
who was
everything.
in charge of E-Honda, thought hard how to interpret Super Headbutt. She decided to make the character fly to really
flying
justify
torpedo
the term
headbutt.
Super. It became clear Street Fighter II would cross the line from realistic to unrealistic.
Exactly.
But this gave the game its charm. The directors jokingly agreed that only once a move made them laugh would it be accepted. The project was assigned 48 megabits of memory.
Here you go. Let's skip ahead a bit. Programmer.
And for Akira Nishitani and the programmers. It was in the gameplay and controls that he saw huge potential for improvement over the original. For starters, making sure moves and animations had the correct and satisfying feeling to them was top priority. For example, the weight of characters was not only conveyed in their speed, but in their animation frames as well.
Right.
This made a character like E-Honda feel more heavy compared to an agile character like Chun-Li. The input for special attacks was also programmed to be less strict. Players were given a longer time window to input their commands, which made the special attacks a central part of the player's arsenal.
They're talking about the differences between the original and the sequel, and then again the later iterations. Like each iteration improved the game a little more. And so each one, like the first Street Fighter 2, every character just kind of fell right to the ground. But then as they went to future ones, the lighter characters kind of were more floaty. They could jump a little higher, while the heavier characters kind of jump a little lower. It was pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Let's see. How far... I mean, this is a really in-depth video. I recommend this. I might watch this in my own free time. What year did it come out? I want to say it was 1991.
Had its own
I think it
set
was
of
91 in arcades and then 92 for home ports, but I could be off by a year there.
Shimomura made sure the drums and sound effects had enough volume to be distinguishable in the noisy arcades.
Yes. See it? See how it's like a loud, echoey, awesome sound? He did it on purpose so it would echo in the arcade, and you could hear it stand out from the other
Meanwhile,
games.
the art team was wrapping up all visuals for the game, ranging from bonus stages and character portraits to the intro.
February 91, I was right. I figured it was, yep. Okay, cool.
And ending sequences.
Look at this.
Memory space continued to be a struggle. Each character had a planned entrance animation, but had to be scrapped to free up some memory.
Oh, wow, they were supposed to have entrance animations. They got rid of them. I didn't know that.
And Bison's entrance animation in the game. A huge differentiating factor in the game's concept was the focus on the two-player versus mode,
Right.
a feature that had been largely underdeveloped in previous fighters.
It was
and
the
had
first ever 1v1 serious competitive game in arcades. All other games, usually it's you against the computer, someone else goes against the computer, and you go for high score. First head-up competitive game ever, and that's what made it so damn special. Let's see, we go forward a little further, you know, talking about 6 buttons and all of that. Oh, now they're talking about competitors. Yep, all other games that kind of tried to compete with it.
Meanwhile, Nishitani had continued to tweak the gameplay of Street Fighter II after its release, despite the fact that there were no official plans from Capcom for a big update. It was the input from the community collected by Capcom US employee James Goddard that got the ball rolling for the game's first big revision. Demand from distributors was high enough to justify Capcom to manufacture
Champion
an updated
Edition, or
release
Dash
called
in
Champion
Japan.
Edition, featuring improved character balancing, mirror matches, and the 4 bosses as playable characters. The next big upgrade was once again a reaction to events happening outside of Capcom of Japan. Bootlegs had been a major issue since the start, but when a hacked, sped-up version called Rainbow Edition started to gain traction,
that's
something
Rainbow.
had to be done. Nishitani was skeptical at first, afraid that increasing the speed would completely break his well-balanced gameplay. But once he put his mind to it, he realized it would actually work. Street Fighter II Turbo Hyper Fighting hit arcades in 1992, and
What's funny is Hyper Fighting was directly based on hacked versions, because there were hacked versions, as you saw, where characters would move way fast and their moves would go crazy. So they said, oh, what if we take some of the ideas about the things that the hacked version did, but make it an officially balanced game that we make, and that's how this version came about.
still only marked the beginning of the game's longevity. The days of the successful Nishitani and Yasuda production team would soon come to an end. Both men were encouraged to spread their knowledge across the company, but would go their own way, while new talent would step in to lead the franchise. The impact of Street Fighter II would not be limited to the arcades. Both Nintendo and Sega pressured Capcom for a home console premiere for their machines. A game of this magnitude could play an important role in the success of either the Super Nintendo or Mega Drive.
And when they came out, they were insane bestsellers that made ridiculous money for every console. Like, they were just they were hyping it for like 2 years. They would come out for consoles. When it finally did, it was like it blew everything up. See, look, finally, Street Fighter II Dash is here. Pretty cool. I would recommend this channel. What is the name of this channel? This is Strafe Fox. Very good documentary. I would like to watch more content from this person, right? Seriously, really good. Good stuff. Okay, we still got time for more. Let's continue. What's the next video?
USA.
Oh boy. Oh boy, what's this?
Round 1. Fight.
It's those church miracle workers, huh? Bonus stage. I love the sound effect.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Japan.
Wow. Wait, we're on to Japan now? It's not done? Oh my god, how long is this?
Fight.
Wow. I like how the kids up front were not affected at all. That kid is zero effect. He's like, nah.
Round 2. Fight.
The hell? Lights go out? Oh, they're dizzy. Oh my god.
Round 1. Fight. 1.
Yo, he punched him. He punched him right in the face for real. That's he punched the preacher in the face. What the hell? Yo, he's bleeding. What the hell? Time over. You lose. This is stupid as shit, but it's funny too. It's so stupid. Oh my god.
Round 1. Fight. Tiger.
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 Tiger. Yes. Smacking them all around. Dizzy.
Tiger.
Wow.
You win. Thailand.
Bison, boss fight. Here we go.
Round 1. Fight. Psycho Crusher.
Oh my god.
Fight. Psycho Crusher.
Yes. Oh my god.
You win.
What the hell,
Perfect.
dude? That's it. That's the video. What's this? A British person simulator. We still have time, alright. Oh my god. Sainsbury's? You cannot eat dirt? Northampton, United Kingdom. It's supposed to be a video game? It's supposed to be a simulated video game, I guess. Enter the Sainsbury's. Okay. What the hell? Ew. There's a bunch of empty shelves. Nothing on them. Why is it playing an American song? My country, 'tis of thee? Sweet land of liberty? This is an American patriotic song. You grabbed a knife. What the hell's going on?
Boy, what do you think you're doing? Under sacred British constitutional law, possession of an unregistered weapon of mass destruction is a capital offence. You are hereby fined £20 sterling and sentenced to death. Now surrender your life force to Her Majesty and perish. May God have mercy
What
on
the
your soul.
fuck are we
And
watching?
God save the Queen.
Is it true? People are actually saying it's not an American song that was ripped off. I didn't even know that. Is that true? That song is actually originally a British song that Americans ripped off and redid the lyrics? I had absolutely no clue. It's the first time I've ever heard that. Is it? That's God Save the Queen? I don't even know that. I'm just an ignorant American. I've never heard this before. You guys just blew my mind. I did not know that. All right. Defeat Barry 63 and buy the soap. What the fuck is this? You would pronounce it as Sainsbury's? Sainsbury's. Huh. Alright, I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's skip it. Let's watch one more before we split the part. Oh, whoa, no way. Look at this. This is cool, dude. It's Super Mario Land. It's in Hollywood. So this is the new one that recently opened in Universal Studios Hollywood. Okay? Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to watch this. I would love to watch this, but I don't know if it's going to work. I might get a copyright claim here. Let's see what happens. But I would love to see this. It looks like they filmed everything. This is actually being in it, huh? Great video quality. Wow. It looks like they were allowed to do this. See how they're high up? So it looks like they were given permission to actually film this. It's not like someone just going in there guerrilla style and doing it without permission. So this is Bowser's Castle. Look at that. It's cool. It's a lot of coin noises constantly, huh? Because isn't it true there's hidden areas? I think what it is there's hidden areas in the park where if you touch them, you get coins, and the coins are like virtual currency for the app, and the app allows you to do stuff at the park or something like that, right? Yeah. So this is supposed to be, what, their Mario Kart outfits or something? I guess. Right? What's this? A visor? Oh, is this for a ride? Is it there? The ride is Mario Kart, right? That's the one big major ride they have. Yeah, here it is, the Mario Kart ride. Huh. This was 3 months ago. I am shocked this is allowed, right? Like, I guarantee you my video will get claimed, but I'm shocked that they're allowing their ride to be spoiled. They're actually allowing their ride to be spoiled on the internet. Like, doesn't that kind of take some of the mystique away from going there if you already know what the whole ride is? Like, usually when I go to a theme park, I don't know what any of the rides are, and that way it's kind of like a pleasant surprise. I'm very surprised that this is allowed. I'm not getting any copyright claim right now, from what I'm seeing. Alright. Okay. You go through a tunnel. It says sphere. Does that even do anything? To throw, so you can throw items in the Mario Kart game. Huh. So it's supposed to be like a simulated Mario Kart. I see. Whoa! Okay, that's fast. It's kind of weird because it looked like it was fast, and then it immediately starts moving, and it's like really slow, right? I like the chain chomp. That's cool. 3D chain chomp. Simulated waterfall. I forget what those are called. Spinies or something? No, Spinies are the turtles. I don't know what those are called. So you go different tracks. Yeah, see, they're going to the right. I mean, it's technically the same thing. You're just very close to each other, right? It's almost identical, I guess. By the way, is this too loud? Do you guys, does it sound too loud? Should I lower the volume? Because it seems like it's pretty loud, no? Right? I'll lower it a little bit. No one's really responding yet. I'll lower it a little bit. Hopefully you can still hear me. I don't know. It's very slow moving, right? They call this a dark ride. You know, you go inside of a room you can't see until you're in there, so you don't know what's in there. I mean, the lighting is nice. Oh, look, now you're supposed to be underwater. Oh, I see. So they're underwater, like an underwater stage. A cave with all the coral. We see the, there they are, the Cheep Cheeps. And a big eel. Oh, really? So Egg Picker says it's augmented reality. You would actually see things that we're not seeing here in the video with the headset on. So you're basically, right now, you're just seeing the base experience. But if you actually had the headset on, you'd be seeing more things moving around you that you interact with. That's why it doesn't seem like there's that much going on, you see? Okay. Whoa, giant killer fish bone. I skipped a little bit of it there. It's called Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, says here. So now you're heading into Bowser's Castle. Yeah, this is Bowser's Castle, right? It's pretty neat without the augmented reality, but I bet with the augmented reality, it's much better. Yeah, see, they're all wearing that. You can see on their screens there's stuff going on. Like, as a ride, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? But maybe as an experience to be there, to hear it all, and to have the augmented reality, maybe it's much better. It just seems kind of basic. You sit there, you're not really doing much, right? There's some weather clouds, right? Oh, you get to see like an airship below you, see that? It's a lot of LED screens. Ooh. Ooh. What's also funny, so these must be current gen LED screens, because if you haven't noticed, someone's filming with a camcorder, but you can still see it all. You notice there's no scan lines or anything in it. You know, old school TVs and even old school LEDs, you know, screens would have issue where you try to film it would look like shit, but these look good. These are clean, right? So now there's Bowser's airship. Probably like supposed to be like King Koopa's. Yeah, yep. Lava Koopa. When he becomes like a kaiju monster at the end of Super Mario Odyssey, right? Yeah. See, I wonder, oh, look at that. You see you're spinning? So is the whole thing like moving and vibrating while you're in it, right? That would add something, I think. And again, what are you seeing in the augmented reality? Like right now, are you surrounded by lava? Are you surrounded by enemies and stuff? Like, what are you seeing right now, right? It's dark. There must be something in there in the dark, right? Oh, cool. So now you're on Rainbow Road, which is the final stage or the secret stage of Mario Kart. That's cool. They got Rainbow Road. I like that. It's really neat. Look at that. Now it's like, oh, this is the music too. The Rainbow Road music. Yeah. Steam. Again, they're probably seeing more than just these lights in the augmented reality. Bowser won. Bowser won. What a deflating thing to have the villain win, right? And that's it. That's the whole ride. Yeah. So now hold on, because what's after? Oh, they went through again? They went through a second time. Okay. That's the whole ride. I mean, honestly, as a ride, that's not impressive. You know what I mean? But maybe having the augmented reality and being there and having it all move or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's better, right? I hope. I wouldn't know, but it seems okay. Like, that's okay to me. That doesn't seem like that good. But having maybe the visor on is better. I don't know. That was cool to watch, though. So that's Universal Studios Hollywood has Mario Land, or Super Nintendo Land, Super Mario Land. This is also in Japan. This has been in Japan for several years. And it was so popular in Japan, they built it immediately in Hollywood when they saw how good it was in Japan. So, all right, guys. Thanks very much. That's part 2 of DSP versus the Internet for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. Much more coming. Thank you very much to the members submitting these videos, and I'll be back shortly.